Hi you guys. Do you remember the above bed garden? It's now turned into the above bed garden jungle. Welcome to the jungle. Alright, so today we are going to talk about when is a tomatillo ripe. So tomatillos are gorgeous. They look like a little tomato that's inside this papery husk. And right now, if I squeeze on this paper husk, you can see it feels like there's nothing in there. So the husks start out really small. So like the joint of my first finger, what is that, about an inch? Oops. And then they get bigger. And then the fruit on the inside starts to get bigger. So if you can't see the fruit, how do you know when it's time to pick? So there's a couple different ways. The first way is that, let's get in here and look at this one. I'll just pull this one off. Is that the fruit itself gets so big that it splits out of the tomatillo. This one has a little bit of bug damage, but we at Old School Prepper Homestead don't give a crap about that. And we shall eat it with gusto. Alright, so what does it look like? Let's peel this off. Tomatillos look like green tomatoes, and they kind of get to the size of a green tomato. Oh, look. I believe that is I can't remember what it's called, of the monarch butterfly. Like the little, I'm going to have to look that up. It's either a deformation or, oh wait, it's sticky. Nah, it's part of the tomatillo. Yep. Too bad, so sad. Okay, so it looks like a green tomato, but it's sticky. And it's that's part of its natural defenses against insects. So here's one, and it's it's a pretty good size. So how else can you tell if a tomatillo is ready to be picked? Okay, I've moved a little bit into one of my other gardens, and you can see this tomatillo has the husk has turned from green to yellow, and that is a clear sign that this one is ready to be picked. So this is much smaller. It's got a little crack in it, actually. That's okay, because it had the husk on it. There's no bugs or mold or anything inside, and you can see the size difference. And that's due to a number of factors. This particular one happens to be in a pot, not in the dirt, and the watering of it was a little more irregular because the pots dry out so much more quickly. And here's another one that turned yellow, also got cracks in it, so that's happening a lot with the pots. One that's turned yellow, and it also has cracks in it. Interesting. Here's another one that's yellow. Let's look at this. Oh, no, this one's good. So that's how you can tell about the tomatillos. Either, like with this large one, the fruit itself will get bigger than the husk, or the husk will turn yellow, and that's when you want to pick it, like this one is. And let's see, does it hurt to pick one that's not yellow? Sorry for the big spin here. So let's look at this one. It looks kind of big, maybe starting to turn yellow a little bit. Let's take a look. Let's take a look inside and see what we see. Yeah, so it's a little under mature. What I can feel here is that the fruit itself could be bigger. It's almost a little wrinkly. You see that? So I think this could have gotten a lot bigger. Can I use it? Sure. But if I had been more patient and waited, it would have gotten bigger and been better. So tomatillos are kind of like zucchini. You can pick them at any stage of their life, and they're good. Bigger is better, though, with the tomatillos, or ripe is better, I should say, not bigger. But generally they are bigger when they're ripe. But you can pick them at just about any time in their life, unlike a tomato, that if you pick it when it's green, it's entirely different than when it's red. So that's how you know when a tomatillo is ripe. Let me know if you have any questions.